What's up, family? Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, we are here in the city of Decatur, taking a look at this community here that I want to show you. It is a independent builder, smaller. So I want to take you through the homes and show you the offerings if you're thinking about moving to the city of Decatur. Let's talk. All right, so if this is your first time here on the channel, allow me to say hello and introduce myself. My name is Raymond, and I am a real estate broker here in Metro Atlanta. I work with buyers and sellers that are looking to relocate to the area, as well as buyers and sellers that are already here in Metro Atlanta. So if that's you, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is in front of you, and I would love to schedule a consultation with you to see if we'll be a good fit to go on this home search together. All right, so, and I got two homes I want to show you today. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so the community is not that big. It's a very small enclave of homes with some more that are set to be started and constructed at the top of 2025. But it's a decent, nice and quiet little neighborhood here. The neighborhood actually sits outside of the city limits of Decatur, so it's in the unincorporated DeKalb County bit, but super, I would say, sort of quiet little spot here in Decatur. All right, so HOA dues here are $650 a year. There are no amenities as far as swimming pool or tennis courts or anything like that. So that covers the HOA oversight, so management, as well as the maintenance grounds of the common area, which is the sign and that sort of stuff. So that's what the $650 cover. But HOAs definitely are designed to ensure that people are taking care of their homes to maintain those property values, okay? So as I said, I got two homes I want to show you. We're going to start with the first one, which is going to be a basement lot. I want to take you through, show you what the offerings are, and then we're going to wrap it up with a slab with a much bigger lot. So let's get into it. All right, so here we are. We're walking to our first stop, the first house. As you can see, the homes are sort of, they're not super spread out. So sometimes I've had clients tell me, Raymond, I don't want to be, 1,500 feet or 2 miles from my neighbor. So this is kind of what the proximity is for this particular community when it comes to the distance in between. Also, you'll see this house is available as well. We're not going to go in this one today, but there's one across the road from it, and it's a basement lot as well. That's the one we're going to go into. The downside about the lots are it does not have, with the basement lots, you have a huge slope. So it's basically sitting on a little bit of a slope because of that basement lot. So this is the one we're gonna see today. And I'll go ahead and drop in the pricing and the cost per square foot down below so you can, see kind of what the cost is. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and take a look inside of this one. As you can see down in the lower thirds, this one is 539. And it's just shy of 2,500 square feet. All right, and it's gonna be a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. This home, I want to point out, right? It is sitting up on a angle, up on a slope. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, because again, this house is for sale. So if you're interested in moving to the Decatur area and you're looking for a home on a basement and you don't need a whole lot of land, this could be one that you consider, but you got to know that this thing is sitting right in a dip like that, the actual house itself. And when we get in the basement, we'll go out in the backyard and show you that. But the home itself is very charming. It's got a craftsman style look to it. 2-car garage, pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. I did talk to the neighbor here to the left here, and he's been here 18 months and he loves the neighborhood. And so just to kind of give you all that perspective. All right, so you do get this nice little southern porch here, and it's a big porch too, in comparison to some of the offerings that you will find. All right, so this is just another view up off the top, and you can kind of see how that thing drops all the way down in. Now this is a running creek as well along this side. I think it kind of misses the back of this house, but that running creek goes all the way down in there. You'll see that concrete tunnel there. See if we can zoom in. That tunnel, oh man, camera's not doing what I want it to do. But yeah, behind that manhole, there's a little tunnel there for the creek to run. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and go inside, show you this, and we'll head on to house number 2. I really do like the color palette on this particular house as well. All right. So when you come into the home, you're greeted with the foyer. You got that LVP flooring throughout the main level, as well as on the stairs. You got wooden stairs too, which gives it that elegant feel. Doesn't feel cookie cutter at all. In most of the sets, right? Like the carpet and the knee wall. This feels a little bit more, you know, semi-custom, I should say. You got the little shiplap behind the fireplace. Little things like that kind of breaks up that mundane cookie cutter vibe, okay? Right off the foyer, you do have your dining room there that is partitioned off to give you that definition, nice definition of space. Really nice, really nice. All right, this door here that's ajar is gonna be the powder room right off of the foyer. All right, for those of you that don't like your powder room to be too close to the kitchen, this one is for you. This one is for you. All right. There you go. And again, as I say in all of these style videos, now this particular community, both of the homes are completely finished. Okay, so you'll get to see that complete finished version. So right through here is the basement entrance. This is where you'll go down to the basement. We'll go down there in a second to show you. It's unfinished, so you will have to finish your basement. And finish includes the final plumbing, the final electrical, and the final HVAC. Well, the HVAC, because there's no ventilation HVAC down there. You get this little side patio deck, sort of, not patio, your side deck. Okay, this is elevated, sitting up off the ground. A pretty good distance here, probably about 20 feet, 25 feet off the ground. Okay. And then we have the kitchen. My only opinion is I just don't understand why they put this island so far back. I mean, they had so much more space to come out, but it's almost like they just jammed it right in here. Which, you know, that was one of the things that I saw when I walked in the door, like, that's quite odd, okay? But that may not be a problem to some people, but I just want to show you. All right, so all of that over there is the family room, and you can kind of see, it makes more sense from this angle, right? So we got this last counter cabinet here. Most of your islands, it could have come out to about right here, right? And would have been perfectly fine. But yeah. It is gas cooking, and the sink is in the island, and you got this window that's kind of just sitting there. Okay, so you do get a window in the kitchen. Now you got a huge pantry on this particular house, all right, which is nice. And then you have another small little miscellaneous closet there that you can use for a lot of different uses. All right. And now here's your 2-car garage. It's nothing too major, just a standard 2-car garage. And it is a complete square, okay? So there's no loss of square footage for the garage, no cutouts or anything like that, okay? All right, so that's basically level 1. This is the smallest house of today, okay? The next home we're gonna see is much larger than this one, okay? So let's go upstairs. We do got that little wraparound staircase, which is nice. And upstairs feel a little bit more, it's just boom, 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 okay? I'll just give you a full view of what it feels like up here after coming off the stairs. You get this really nice window here of the forest. Nickname for Atlanta, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but it used to be called the City in the forest because we have so many trees here in Metro Atlanta. So here's the laundry closet, well, room. It's a pretty big room. There are no cabinets up, and there's no mud sink either, okay? But it is a huge amount of space for the laundry. All right, we do have an attic pull down, and most of the homes here in Georgia, when it comes to the attics, you're not gonna have a lot of usable storage space, okay? Attics for us here in Georgia are gonna be for your mechanicals, okay? It's gonna be your furnace, more than likely, okay? That's gonna be up there. Now here is the first secondary bedroom. It is a nice size room. You can fit a queen size bed in here without any issues. It have decent amount of furniture, okay? Real bright and open walk-in closet. There is a light there, but I apparently didn't turn it on. So you get that nice little disc light up there to illuminate the space. But with that natural light, you really probably not gonna need a light too often. But this is also a shared bathroom for the hallway, okay? So we're gonna walk around and outside, okay? And we'll hit that hallway bath. And again, that takes you into that secondary room we just left out of as well. So you got double vanities in here, which is really nice for a secondary bathroom. If you have multiple people using it, you can designate the sinks, right? Wouldn't that be cool? So this is that door going back into that secondary bedroom. And the tile almost went up to the top, almost. But it is a two-piece, so you don't have that enclosure. So you do get some real ceramic tile, which is nice. Only thing I will say, they could have did better with the mirrors. Could have did more of a framed look to complete that semi-custom vibe, but they decided to do the sheet mirror. Okay, just the glass. So, yeah. And then this is the second secondary bedroom here. I had to peek my head back in to make sure I wasn't going crazy. All right. So this bedroom here is still big enough for a queen, but I would say a full would be better. You can fit any type of furniture you want in here with the full, or a twin. And the closet is a little bit smaller, or a lot smaller than the one we just left out of. So it kind of goes small, medium, large. Okay, that's the type of vibe with the bedrooms. And now we'll go ahead and go to the primary. Primary, you got these big, extravagant double doors. They're not super big, but you got the double door vibes. Okay, making a statement. I'm gonna give you a pan to the left from the door. So you do have this little area over here, which could be for seating, and then your closet is here. And then to the right of the door, you have more of the open space, okay? So you can kind of have a little off to the side sitting area if you wanted to in this corner over here. And I'll give you that bird's eye view from the ground, from the window to the backyard. But as you can see from here, it's a really nice size room. So really nice. King size bed, no issues. Let's go ahead and get you in and see the closet. Now, I believe there's another closet in the bathroom, but we're gonna double check, because if not, this is something. All right, so I'm gonna get you into the bathroom without me being in the mirror. So here we go. All right, we got a little linen closet here, which is nice. Then we got this nice glass enclosed shower, which is really nice, with the bench. Super nice. All right. And then we have the double vanities here. Okay, and then there is another closet on the back side back there, okay? So I was like, there's no way that's the closet for a primary. Again, got the same type of glass. All right, so now here is the bigger closet. The real one. The one you would expect. I mean, it is still quite, I'm trying to get you the scale. It's not that large, to be honest with you, but it's feasible, especially given the other closet. All right. And then you have your water closet for the toilet off to the side. There are no windows in there, just FYI, but really nice for what, you know, for what it's worth. It's a decent home. Could there have been some different decisions made? I would say yes, like the mirrors and such, okay? But location, this location is decently nice for commuting around Atlanta Metro. All right, so it's right off of 285 and Interstate 20, which gets you some access to downtown Atlanta as well as downtown Decatur. So if you're working or if you're coming here for work with, say, a job based in Decatur or near Decatur, you will be really nicely, conveniently located. The community is also on public transportation as well. So for those that want to rely on public transportation, that's an option. All right, welcome to the unfinished basement. Okay, so it is a blank canvas. I typically don't go in here and give any suggestions on how you can frame it out. I just basically show you where the rough plumbing is, which is gonna be in this right corner right off the stairs, okay? But as you can see, there are no windows down here, so that's something to consider. This will be a darker basement. Well, there's one window, sorry. There's one window here, and I think they painted over it or something. Why they did that, I have no idea, but they did. And then, of course, you got the door that's letting in light here. But this would be the bathroom, okay? And it looks like it would just be a powder room at that. Because there's no windows down here, I'm assuming they didn't have it in mind to do a full bedroom down here. So it would be mostly, you know, entertainment type stuff down here, okay? And now to the outside. Let's go outside and show you the backyard up close and personal, okay? So just for scale, I'm gonna come out of this patio and turn the camera around, and you can see the scale of the patio is the same size as the deck up top, okay? So literally the same footprint. And then you can see here where it kind of slopes down into that void. Over here, you do have some stairs and some different tier of elevations to mitigate the soil movement and things like that. So you can walk along the side of the house to get back up to the front, okay? But this area where I'm standing, I'm on an incline, but you could pour concrete here, and you could kind of have a little bit of a landing right in there. That's about the flattest it's gonna get, okay, when it comes to that flat topography. As you can see, there's another lot across the way, which will probably be another home eventually back there, okay? All right, so now let's go ahead and head over to our last house of today. I'll just walk you guys out with me. But yeah, I think I don't know, this house was not my favorite by any means, but the next house is definitely more attractive than this one. So stick around so you can see it. All right, welcome inside house number 2. Welcome to house number 2. So house number 2, I want to point out some of the differences. The first thing is the topography. I want to show you how flat it is here in the front along the left side, well, right side of the house if you're inside of the home, facing the home, left side of the home. Also, there's going to be another house right here. I have no idea how that house is going to be laid out because, I mean, there's absolutely no backyard. One of the things also I want to show you is the consistency with the rolling topography in this neighborhood. You can see how this lot falls off over to the side as well. Okay. All right, front of the home up close because it kind of hides behind the garage, if you will. There's no front porch here on this one, but it still has that craftsman style vibe to it. As you come into the home, you're greeted by the staircase right up front, and you got a nice little lantern light box there hanging down as well, giving nice little aesthetics. All right, let me give you the view towards the front door so you can kind of see what that foyer looks like from the hallway. Nice. Right off the foyer, you do have a coat closet or just a closet. I mean, it's pretty deep, so you can use it however you would like to. But you will have a space to accommodate if you want to take your guest's coat as they come in the winter times. All right. Right off the foyer, you do have this flex room, which is really nice. It does have 2 doors, the bifold doors, so you can close it off if that's a requirement for you or your job or anything like that. Definitely helps keep that sound out. Now, another thing, the floors in this house are lighter than the one we just left, and I particularly like the lighter floors. I really do. Then we have our powder room stacked back here, which is a nice position as well. You got that nice open window, getting that natural light in. And the bulbs will be replaced or will be placed in the fixture. You can see that blue tape there, which is synonymous with the new construction experience to correct certain things. So you as the buyer, if you were to buy this house, you will have an opportunity to do a walkthrough to indicate any findings that you may see. Okay. Now this is my favorite part of the house, which is the family room and the kitchen, all stacked in here together. I'm going to spin around to the right and show you the family room. You also get that shiplap behind the fireplace as well, but more definition of a room with those big 3 windows there, letting in a whole bunch of light. And then this is just frontal facing back towards the front of the home. Okay. All right. And then one of the things you'll see, the dining room is kind of off to the side, which is quite interesting. A little bit more of a unique style than what we typically would see here in Georgia. This little area here between that wall and to about right here, all of that there is your eat-in breakfast area. Okay, so you would put like a bistro table or eat-in breakfast table there, if that's your style. And then check out this backyard. So I know the other backyard was non-existent. This one is kind of a 2-tier situation, but just about everything up there is just about flat. I mean, it does have a little bit of a rolling topography down, but I mean, it's feasible. And then right here off of the staircase, I'm gonna come down and show you opposite way. You can see it's quite flat to a fault right in here. Okay, and then of course you got that nice little deck there that's elevated. Well, not really elevated, but deck platform versus the patio. Okay. And then this is a closer view to the right. This is a slab, well, crawl space, not a slab, a crawl space foundation. Okay, so no basement on this one. But aesthetically, this kitchen is really nice. I feel like it's well equipped with cabinetry. I still don't like this whole, this is just my personal taste, my personal preference. The island in the sink is okay, but why is it off to the side, you know? And then you typically, traditionally, you would want your sink by your window so you can kind of look out. But that's a little bit of a difference here on this particular, for this particular builder. So just kind of pointing that out. If you wanted to mix things up, this is a great opportunity to do so. You got the built-in microwave down at knee level there. Okay. Yeah. And then we have a pantry here in the corner. And the pantry does not have a light. All right, just so you know. But it's not that big, okay? It's not that big. All right, let's go take a look at the dining room here, which is to the right of the kitchen. So it's sort of on the side of the house. Beautiful natural light. I mean, I tell you, natural light makes everything just, you know, pop, you know? It's really nice. But this is a decent sized dining room in itself. You can fit a decent sized table in here. I would probably say an 8-seater would probably be about the max you're gonna fit in there. When it comes to the size. Okay. This laundry room is much smaller than the one we just saw. Okay. And the garage is elevated. So you do have about 3 steps, including the landing for the entry from the garage. So it is not stepless. And the hot water tank is actually going to be in the garage on this one because there's no basement, okay? But still, you got a perfect square for the most part for, you know, that full square footage. All right, so let's go up to level number 2, show you around up there, and then we'll put a wrap on today's video. It's been a fun video seeing what they have here to offer here in Decatur. If you want more information about the neighborhood, feel free to reach out to me if you do not have an agent. If you do have an agent, you can just tell your agent to run a search for you in Decatur, and you'll see the community, okay? I love the staircase as well. This is another favorite for me. It feels very, very craftsman style, like you got that belly feel, you know, the staircase in the middle of the home, okay? And then from upstairs, here's the view of the landing up top. Really nice. So we'll start out with this secondary here, off to itself. This bedroom is quite on the small side. I will say, I'm gonna try to give you another angle, but it's quite small. I would say a full-size bed for sure would be my max. Maybe even I mean, a queen would just be a bed. It wouldn't be too much more in the room with it, which is kind of bad because you do have this full ensuite. Okay. And it's nicely done. Same tile that was used in the last home. All right. Nice fixtures that they used as well. A little different. Okay. Now, also this house, I put the price and everything down in the lower thirds, but this house has an unfinished bonus room, which is quite interesting. But yeah, and it's adjacent to or right off of the bathroom, which you'll see here in a moment. Okay, so it's quite interesting. We do have a linen closet here. So if you were wondering, are there any bathrooms off of the landing up here? The answer is no, okay? And that's why I said that bedroom, that unfinished area is adjacent to the bathroom. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. But here is secondary number 2. Okay. Give you the room again. This room is a tad bit bigger, so you could fit a queen size bed in here with limited furniture. And here is the closet. just a step in. And here is the bathroom. As of right now, it would be until you finish that room, it would just be a private bath, okay? But when you finish that room, it becomes a Jack and Jill, okay? So there's a water closet for the toilet and the tub. And it has a nice transient light in there to open up that space, which is really nice. But yeah, you will have to finish this bedroom if you want to have a 4-bedroom home versus a 3. Okay. And finally for the primary, okay? This primary is really nicely sized. You can fit a king size bed in here with no issues. There is no sitting area though, okay? So if the sitting areas are important to you, then this one may not work, but yeah. Right off of the door, behind the door, you have your walk-in closet. And again, it's still not like huge, but it's definitely a walk-in closet. But you have 2, okay? You have 2 in the primary. So here is let me get some different angles for you. But here is the primary bathroom here, the ensuite bath, which is nice. You got the nice stand-up seamless shower. You got your double vanities. Really nicely done. Really nicely done. Floors are really nice as well. Complements the cabinetry. Cabinetry is like a dark gray, smoke gray sort of thing. Really nice. And you got that nice picture window. Right now it's wide open. Obviously you can frost it, tint it, do whatever you would like to do there. And then your toilet room or your water closet for your toilet does have a window, which is really nice. And then you have another massive closet here, okay? This closet is really nicely sized. So his and hers closet, if you want to say it like that, or seasonal closets, however you want to say it, okay? So you got some options when it comes to the closet space. Let me get you up close and personal on the shower. Shower is quite big. There are no benches in this one, which was interesting, but yeah. Got the rainfall, sorry. Got the rainfall up top if you're into that type of thing. And really nicely done on the tile work throughout the home as well, the bathroom. And this tub is just a soaking tub, so it is not jetted. I'll get you closer so you can see inside of there. But it's a freestanding tub. It's definitely in keeping with, you know, the feel of 2024, okay? So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed taking a look at the offerings here in Decatur. If you're thinking about moving to Decatur or Metro Atlanta and you do not have an agent, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to chat with you about what you're looking to do. We'll set up a consultation to talk about that and see if we'll be a good fit to go on the journey together. So definitely feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, we'll get after it, y'all. You know, I love what I do and I take it very seriously, you know? And so if you're looking for a passionate agent, broker, then you got one in me, all right? So that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right down there, the red button, and hit the like button if you learned more information about the offerings here in Decatur and if you enjoyed today's video. All right, so thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.